Hi, my name is Kylene Danaher. I'm a junior here at Carlow University with a major in nursing and a minor in health management. So today, for this video, we're going to go over what opportunities does the growing usage of the internet have on health. So first, I want to start with a statistic that I found in the book. It says as of 2015, 3.5 billion people use the internet. So, and that was 5 years ago. Imagine how many people use the internet now. So I think using the internet is a great opportunity for healthcare and healthcare workers because there's a lot of disparities in healthcare, especially right now through a pandemic. People lost their jobs, people lost their insurance, people just don't have the means to afford to go to the doctors, or they're too scared and too anxious to go to the doctors. So having the internet allows these people to look things up, research, see what really is worth going to the doctors and what might not be worth it right now during, a pandemic. Even without a pandemic, this gives people so much more freeway and control over their own health. So before the internet, you could only get your health information from one person, one place, and that was going to the doctors or talking to the doctor on the phone. So this really changes the game for people that live, 3 hours away from the hospital or are in a place where Western medicine is just not available, but they might have a computer at school, or their family might have a family computer where you can look things up. You can find anything out on the internet. But having so much information about health and healthcare and doctors is scary. It is, because you don't know if the information you're getting is correct. You don't know if the information you're getting is accurate. So what we need to do as, future nurses, health managers, doctors, researchers, we need to make sure that the information that our clients and our patients are receiving is clear, concise, and accurate. We need to make sure that when they look things up, because it's inevitable, everybody looks things up. We've all looked up symptoms of something. And a lot of the times you find out, it says you have a tumor or cancer, and that's not accurate. So we need to look things up on websites like MyUPMC, MyAGH, look things up on certified websites that actual healthcare people run. Yahoo Answers is not the place to do it. Wikipedia shouldn't be used. But these patients, again, that don't have the resources to come to the doctors, don't have the resources to maybe find the right information, need to be told. We need to put information on the internet these are actual correct statements and stats and symptoms and all of this stuff. That needs to be a huge part of what we do when we put things on the internet. So I think as much as there's big opportunities and great opportunities for the internet and healthcare, there's also really big downs to using the internet, especially for our people, our elderly, our people of a lower income status that may only go to the doctors once a year. These people might be reading wrong information. So we need to ensure that we monitor and make sure the information that they're receiving isn't from a Facebook ad, So I think that, especially right now, through a pandemic, people are scared, they're nervous, they're anxious, they're all these emotions. So we're looking things up and Googling it, what are the signs and symptoms of COVID? How do I know if I have COVID? And we want to make sure that people are looking them up on the CDC or the World Health Organization. We don't want our patients to use Google, just plain old Google. Google's great. I have one in my room. I love Google. But for my healthcare, I would go to somewhere like UPMC, AGH, CDC, WHO. You want to stress to people that if they're going to use the internet, which they are, we need to be using the internet the correct way and get the correct information, and not information that may be tainted or may be changed, or, we want to remember that people are human. They're going to look things up. They're going to be anxious. They're going to be scared. But let's ease that anxiety by making sure the information that we put on our websites, that we broadcast to these patients, is right and is clear, and that it's at a 5th grade literacy level, so everybody can understand it, not just the people of higher education levels and higher social status. we need to include everybody using the internet. And I think that's a really big opportunity that we need to improve on. It has been improved, but you never can stop improving, especially when it comes to fixing health disparities.